In this particular problem, we are going to take an equation or a function, in this case f of x equals negative x plus 5, which by the way is represented by a picture. And what we want to do is to create a new equation or a new function which, if we were to graph that one, would move or create another line that is 2 units to the left of the original function. So they ask us to write the rule for g of x being the new line. So this is how we do this. Okay, so we say the original function f of x is equal to negative x plus 5. Okay, our new function, which we're going to call g of x, is equal to the original function evaluated at a new position for x. Now when we're moving left and right, it appears like we're actually going opposite the way we think we are. So when we move left on the coordinate plane appears to be negative, and yet when we describe this movement left in our function, we actually add 2 to the x. Okay, so the new function is the old function evaluated not just at x, but at x plus 2. This indicating that we're shifting 2 units to the left. Alright, so what this means is wherever we see an x in the original expression, we're going to put x plus 2 in its spot. So we're doing a substitution. So g of x then, the new function, is equal to negative, so we bring that negative down. And instead of x, we go x plus 2. And then we continue with the original function, plus 5. Alright? Now, this negative being outside the parentheses like this, we are going to distribute this negative sign over both these terms. Think of this almost like a negative 1. So we would distribute this. So we'll go negative 1 times x is negative x. And negative 1 times 2 is negative 2. Add the 5. So that's our new function, g of x. And now we're simply going to combine like terms. So we're going to add the negative 2 and the 5 together. So our finished new function then is going to be negative x plus 3. So that, if we were to graph these two functions, as a matter of fact, we can do that. We can take a program and actually plot these two functions, and you can see the relationship between the two. So first we're going to graph f of the original function negative x plus 5. So if I were to go negative x plus 5, and I go ahead and I'm going to graph this function. So graph, plot the function. You would see that this would be negative x, so we're down 1 to the right 1, and there is our y-intercept. Okay? Now, if I go ahead and plot the new function, so let's go ahead and we're going to graph, plot new function. So this time we're going to go negative x plus 3, plus 3. And we graph that one. And as you can see, this has shifted these two graphs. This is the old function. This is the new function. Move 2 units to the left. So when we add to the x, we're moving to the left.